What's up guys, Stevie is here. Welcome back to this channel, and in this video we're gonna talk about Greg Rutherford. He's one of the most successful long jumpers that ever lived. He's from the UK, he is Olympic champion, he is world champion, he is European champion. And in this video we're gonna analyze his Olympic gold medal jump at the 2012 Olympic Games in London. We're gonna go over some basic things like how does the long jump approach work, what are you supposed to do, how about body positioning, how about the last couple of steps, how about landing. We're gonna cover all of this in this video, and we're gonna take Greg Rutherford as our idol, as our person that shows us how to do it. So let's jump into the video. Alright, here we go. I would say we're first gonna watch the whole jump. Then you can make your own picture, create your own picture about it, and then we're gonna jump into the technical analyzers.
Greg Rutherford, the Olympic champion, had a big no jump in the first round. This has been one of the most consistent seasons we've seen from the multiple major championship gold medalist, and that was much better from Rutherford. He's been in excellent form this season. He had a cracking Diamond League at Stockholm, backing up an 8:34 with an 8:32. He's almost certain to go in.
Now we got some nice impressions of Greg Rutherford's technique. We're gonna jump into the first phase. This is the start of the long jump approach, and I would like to section this jump into 3 different phases. It's gonna be the start of the approach, it's gonna be the middle part of the approach, and then it's like the ending, which is including the jump and the landing. So let's start with the beginning. The first thing you want to do when you are standing on your long jump approach is you want to imagine the whole jump. So what I learned from like greater athletes and what I also implemented in my own track and field career is before I do a jump, I try to imagine the whole jump. So I'm staying there, I close my eyes, I imagine the first steps, I'm getting tall, and then I try to jump. So this is the first thing you want to do. You want to imagine the jump first, and then we are jumping into the start. Alright, so what do I see in the start? I see that Greg Rutherford is not jumping or dribbling into his approach. He is standing and just, yeah, it's a standing start. What else? What do we want to do in the first phase? We want to just build up momentum. That's the only thing we want to do. We want to start exactly as Greg Rutherford does it. We want to have a big arm swing. You see his big arm swing. It's easy, it's relaxed. It's not a full sprint in the beginning. It's just in coming into the approach. You don't need to be fast in the beginning. You need to be fast at the end. But we're going to cover that later. Yeah, that's already the beginning. His view, you see his view is to the ground, so that he's building momentum. His upper body is leaning forward a little bit, big arm swing, and now we are coming into the second phase of the jump. The second phase of the jump is after a couple of steps. So let's say after 6 steps in your approach, you wanna get tall, you wanna build up momentum, and you wanna, like as you see here, his view is now directed to the board, to the long jump pit. So the third phase is a little bit more complicated because more stuff is going on. However, the first 2 phases are just there to set up the third phase. So do not worry too much about the third phases. Don't worry too much about how you start your approach or whatever. Just be confident. Do what is confident for you and what feels nice. Let's say the third phase starts at the midpoint. What I try to do is that I want to be tall and reach my maximum speed at the triple jump boards, at the 13 meters triple jump boards. Because after that I do not want to generate more momentum. This is also what Greg Rutherford is doing here. He is just maintaining the speed, but his steps are becoming faster and more frequent. Why? Because we want to set up the jump itself. So let's jump into the last 3 steps. So here we are having the last 3 steps. Do you see that he is not necessarily trying to increase his speed? He is just trying to set up the jump. let's cover the last 3 steps. So what are you supposed in the last 3 steps? You want to have fast 3 steps, and you want to have a nice posture. You want to be upright, you want to be tall. Let's jump into the jumping position of Greg Rutherford. So as you can see here, his jumping or his upper body is leaning backwards. You know why? Because he wants to use this leg as a lever. And now you're gonna see that his left leg, this leg, is just passing it, and this is creating the momentum upwards. So here he's leaning forward, he is tall, and now the other leg comes and brings him forward. What else do we see? We see that he is having like a hanging jumping technique. So he's jumping and then he's going into like this position. There are 2 different techniques of jumping. You can either have a running jump or like a hanging jump. At the end, it doesn't matter what you want to do, just feel comfortable with whatever you want to do. Yeah, and then we are coming into the landing. You want to swing your arms through. He doesn't really do it in this case. Usually you want to swing, you see how his arms are coming from like here, and then he's swinging it through his body. You usually should end up having your arms like this and not like this. However, it was enough in this case to jump 8.26. So it's actually pretty interesting to figure out why he's jumping that far, although his technical aspects are not ideal in this jump. I think he could do better last 3 steps, although they are very active and very nice. Preparing for his jump, he's for example lowering his body weight in this, like the last or the second last step, and then he's using his left leg. Very nice in that. He's very nice using this leg as his like momentum creator upwards. Yeah, but actually what makes a long jumper jumping far? There are 2 components. It's his ability to sprint. You want to be fast because with your approach, with your ability to be fast, you're creating momentum forward. But you also need to go upwards. What is that? That's technical aspects as well as strength. Because if you're not having enough strength in your legs, you're not going to be able to hold the momentum you build up in the speed and then jump upwards. So if you want to jump far, you need to definitely work on your sprinting abilities. And you need to work on your strength. You need to work on the technical abilities, that anyways, but especially sprint and strength. There are athletes out there that are not having the best techniques, but they are still jumping very far. So long jump is more about speed and strength and being comfortable in what you're doing. That's already everything about the analysis. I could not cover every single aspect in the long jump in this video. I just wanted to give you guys like a small impression that you see what I think about the long jump. If you have any feedback, write it in the comments. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna do more videos about long jump and also about throws and all of this stuff. However, it's always hard to cover everything in one video. And I think if I'm just uploading more videos, it's also more videos for you guys, more videos to check out, more videos to learn from different athletes. Yeah guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I love you all, and we're gonna see us in the next video. Bye bye.
Greg Rutherford, the Olympic champion, had a big no jump in the first round. This has been one of the most consistent seasons we've seen from the multiple major championship gold medalist, and that was much better from Rutherford. He's been in excellent form this season. He had a cracking Diamond League at Stockholm, backing up an 8.34 with an 8.32. He's almost certain to go into the lead here.